Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to beautiful Dayton, Tennessee. And what a stop, the fourth stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga. And this is an incredible body of water, but even more incredible, this community. I mean, Fish Dayton and this whole area. The first time we came here, just in the last 10 years, every single time you come here, you see more hotels, you see more infrastructure, it gets bigger, it gets better, and it's because of this incredible body of water. So let's give all the locals a big round of applause for making this body of water. This is the fourth stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. You guys know how all these events work. We start with 94 anglers, 94 fish again tomorrow, and then we cut the field down to the top 47 on semifinal Saturday, and then the top 10 fish on Championship Sunday, where we'll crown our fourth champion of the year, our fourth Elite Series champion. But before we go any further, you hear me talk a lot of times, you hear a lot of our anglers talk about the Bassmaster family. And the Bassmaster family, we travel all across the country. We're together on birthdays and different things away from our family, but we have the Bassmaster family. But just because you retire, it's kind of like the mob. Once you're part of it, you can't leave, and you're always part of that family. And Trip Weldon, no longer here. He's retired, and Chuck Harbin, they both ran this show for us and have done so much. Both of them dealing with some medical issues right now, and they could need a little bit of love from us, ladies and gentlemen, some thoughts and prayers in their direction. Both have good prognoses, but they have battles ahead of them to get better. So let's give a little love for Trip Weldon and Chuck Harbin right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you can keep them in your thoughts and prayers, we'll update you as things move on. Chuck's doing all right. He had a surgery yesterday, an abdominal surgery. He's got a bit of a recovery ahead of him. And unfortunately, Trip, the cancer is back, but he has a good prognosis for it to get better. And one thing we know about Trip is he's very, very tough. Both Trip and Chuck, very, very tough. We send our thoughts and prayers out to them for a quick and speedy recovery so they can get back to doing nothing, retiring and enjoying themselves. And we thank them for everything they've done. But I know you guys came here to see some fish. You guys ready to see some fish? This is day one. I know this place will be packed by the weekend. You guys got to work hard here today. Are you ready to see some fish? All right, before we can see any fish, we need to bring up the person that's going to weigh all our fish, our tournament director. Get loud for Lisa Talmadge, LT. Lisa, we got a bunch of anglers backstage. I'll let you set up the scales and get ready to go. Day number one, guaranteed rate of Bassmaster Elite. As I said, 94 anglers in the field. Going to cut that in half after 2 days, but our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year leader right now is John Cox, and we'll see how that works out as this tournament continues on. Got to remind everybody you can follow the action all day long on Bassmaster.com today and tomorrow. And then on the weekend, as every single weekend of Elite Series competition, starting at 8 a.m. on FS1, Bass Live, every single Saturday and Sunday of Elite Series competition. We ready to go? Are you guys ready? All right, let's start it right with a 10-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. Matt Herron, 5 fish here today. No matter what they weigh, he's going to take the lead. That is the bonus from weighing in first, but it looks like a good day. 20 pounds and 3 ounces. That's a way to get this party started. Skeeter Yamaha Pro Matt Herron, a former TTBC champion, and leading this tournament with 20 pounds and 3 ounces. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. That'll be our brand new VMC Monster Bag of the Day. 5 pounds, 7 ounces. A new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. A brand new VMC Monster Bag of the Day. You're doing pretty good, but you just got to hope that these 93 other guys don't chase you down. Was it better than you expected? Because this is one of those events where you heard a lot of people saying it's going to be a little tough this time around.
You know, it really has been a grind in practice, and it was about what I thought it would be. It's really just hard to duplicate what you're doing. I'm having to fish by the seat of my pants, and that's the way I like to fish anyway. I'm an old river rat, so I just kind of winging it and going fishing, and that's what we'll do tomorrow.
Keep it rolling. Great start. From Del Rio, Texas, a two-time classic qualifier, Ray Henselman Jr. Ray Henselman, 2 fish here today. Doesn't matter how you start, it's all about the finish. 2 fish here today for 4-1, and obviously going to have to change things up a little bit tomorrow, but you're on the right body of water to make a charge.
Yeah, anything can happen here. There's some big ones. I caught some really nice fish in practice. I think I broke the world record today of catching those 14 and 7/8 inch fish. It was a great day of fishing. I just couldn't catch anything with size, but it's always tomorrow. I just want to thank all my sponsors and Fish Dayton. This is a great host city and one of the best fisheries in the world.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Here's a guy who's used to being here, ladies and gentlemen. A former Strike King, college bass champion, Jacob Fouts. 5 fish here today for Jacob. 15 pounds, 4 ounces, puts him in second place. Jacob Fouts obviously represented all the college anglers all across the country when he made the Bassmaster Classic. From Bryant right here, and man, speaking of which, that program, puts you in the Classic, not only puts you in the Classic, but you qualified for the Elite Series, and man, it is amazing what collegiate fishing has done. And other than the fact that it's right beside such an incredible fishery, why is Bryant why does it have such a great program?
Yeah, the coach goes out and gets the best fishermen around the country, and having one of the best lakes in the country in your backyard, you're gonna get out there and fish, and you're gonna get better. So it's definitely a blessing to have gone to Bryant and to get to fish this lake every day. It's a special lake. It's not going to show out like it should this week. We're just here just a weird time, but this place has big ones. I'm pleased with how the day went. After the practice I had, I was a little nervous about it, but I'm definitely pleased with the day. And there's big ones in here, so I'm going to go out tomorrow and try to catch 5 of them.
Go get it done. We'll see you here all the way through to Sunday, hopefully. Let's bring up a 2-time Elite Series champion, 5-time Classic qualifier from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jay Willie with 5 fish here today. Current leader is Matt Herron, weighed in our BMC Monster Bag. 20 pounds, 3 ounces. Behind him right here, 16 pounds, 7 ounces, and Jay Willie moves into second place currently. £16 pounds, 7 ounces, and your number one fan. Sounds like she agrees. She's happy with today. Are you?
Yeah, by far. That was kind of a surprise, a pleasant surprise at that. It's been brutal out here. I really don't know why, but, the weather's been warming up, but now we got a front coming in, but they bit better for me today. I settled down in an area and had a couple missed opportunities, but I'm looking forward to getting back out there. This is a great lake, and it's just one of them periods of time to where, the fish are coming. They're just not quite where they need to be yet.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow for one 2-time champion to another from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. 5 fish for Brandon Cobb here today. Needs 20 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. He says nope. 16 pounds, 7 ounces, moves into second place with 16.7. A decent start to things for day number 1 of the 2-time Elite Series champion, Brandon Cobb. £16 pounds, 7 ounces. Not going to take the lead, but a decent start to things. We're going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds, 7 ounces. 5 pounds, 6 ounces, almost. Not going to take that over, but a decent start to things. Was it better than what you expected coming into things, or was it a little tougher?
That big fish, I caught some fish in practice. It wasn't great, but I thought I could catch some 2 to 2.5 pounders, and that's what I caught, and then caught a 5, 6. So it was about like I expected. Got the one fortunate bite. I knew it was going to be pretty tough, and I expect it to be tough again tomorrow. You just got to try to put 5 in the boat. Really didn't fish great today. I think I broke off 3, missed 5 or 6. I don't know what happened today, but we'll try to do better tomorrow and see.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time Bassmaster winner himself from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldane. Chris Zaldane with 5 fish here today. Looks like a good day. Needs 20 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. 18 pounds, 10 ounces. Chris Aldane moves into second place. Just 1 pound, 10 ounces short of the overall lead. 18-10, so a good start to things. Happy with day one?
Yeah, it's a great start. You're going to hear it all weighing long. Guys, we all had tough practices, but it's April. The fish want to come to the bank. Yes, the water's low. The key really today was really fishing new water and relying on Lake Master mapping. There was one thing about the Tennessee River. When you come to the Tennessee River, you could just figure out the shapes of how the fish are setting up. So Lake Master mapping really helped out, and looking forward to fishing all new water again tomorrow.
Go get it done. Hopefully have you here all the way through to Sunday. Another former Strike King College Bass champion from Ava, Missouri, Cody Huff. 2 fish here today, so a tough start. Day one, the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga, 9 pounds, 13 ounces. Puts them in 6th place currently. We'll wait and see if he can take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Seems to be better than 5'7", 5 pounds, 12 ounces. So a silver lining. Silver lining, you take over Phoenix Boats Big Bass. And thankfully, if you're short of a limit, you might as well have a big one in there. But how do you rebound tomorrow?
I was around the right quality today. The 2 I caught were big ones. I couldn't get enough bites. So I stayed out a little bit too long. We're just going to go beat the bank tomorrow and see if we can have us an 18, 20-pound day.
Love to see it happen for you. Wish you luck and see you back here tomorrow. Elite Series champion from Maryland. Say hello to the Schmidt, Brian Schmidt. 3 fish here today. 7 pounds, 5 ounces puts him in 7th place currently. And a lot of times when we come into events and you hear anglers saying it's going to be tough, but the fact that we have not even weighed 10 anglers and I think 3 of them were short of their limit, is that telling me that you guys actually were telling the truth this time?
I think for once everybody was really telling the truth. This is a phenomenal fishery. It's got them. They are just very, very hard to catch. I thought I was going to really do well today. I had a few bites. I don't know if I got to change colors or what. I've had a lot of fish slapping my bait today and didn't get it. Hopefully with the conditions tomorrow we make a little move. And, one good thing it does have, you can make up some ground here. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., the boat sleeve. Let's bring up a guy who came very close to a title at our last event from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had a big event just a few weeks ago at Santee Cooper Lakes. 5 fish here today, 20 pounds and an ounce, right back where he left off. Moves into 2nd place, just 3 ounces short of the overall lead. Let's hear it for Luke Palmer. $20 pounds and an ounce. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 5 pounds, 12 ounces. 6 pounds, even a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Not going to take over VMC Monster Bag, but you're leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and you are sitting in 2nd place in this tournament. Was your pre-fish tougher than it looks here? Or is this going to be one of these ones where I hear, yeah, but it looks better on paper?
It does look better on paper. I screwed up a little while ago, and I broke off one about 7 or 8 pounds. It's going to day you don't like to do. It was just my fault, just stupidity. But, it's going to happen. Maybe you think instead of being a rookie, I'd just get that out of my system. But, it was a good day. I didn't expect to catch that. I was looking for 15, 16 pounds and everything. When you catch a 6, your day starts looking up and you start going after it. But I don't know. Maybe some things are going to work. It might go on. But, I thought we were going to get to warm up, but we're going to have to put the gill warm suit back on. So we'll go get after them tomorrow and see what happens.
We'll see you here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., the boats leave. Let's bring out the first Canadian ever to win an Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Chris Johnston with 5 fish here today. Five fish for 14 pounds, 9 ounces, 14.9, and he moves into 7th place currently. Digging deep in that BMC weighing bag. Let's hear it for Ranger Pro Chris Johnston. 14-9, and a decent start to things. But, man, it does seem like you guys, for once, told the truth.
It's tough fishing out there, but it's Chickamauga, and you get one or two of those kickers, and it go a long way. Today I had all clones, about 2.5, 3 pounders, and I didn't get a big bite today, but I haven't got one all week either, so maybe tomorrow's my day. We'll see.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Palatka, Florida, the Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. 5 fish for Cliff Prince here today. Five fish for 11 pounds, 13 ounces, 11-13, sitting in 8th place. And a lot of times we come here and a 5-fish limit is a gimme, but this time around it seems like it's a little tougher.
Man, it took me all day. I caught like one keeper an hour. And, I caught a lot of fish today. Just a lot of them were small and just never had that big bite like some of these guys. And we're going to go out there and give it a heck tomorrow.
We'll get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up the 2019 Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama. Get loud for Scott Canterbury. Scott Canterbury with 5 fish here today. Let's get this tournament started right for him. 5 all alive, 15 pounds even, moves him into 7th place currently. Have a look at those fish, and after that, they'll go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. All these fish go back to the water for you guys to catch for years and years to come. And I got to thank the folks from the Avco B.A.S.S bus. We've got 3 live release boats here this week, and happy to have the Avco B.A.S.S bus here with us this week because we'll be busting these bass back to this incredible body of water. And day 1, 15 pounds. How you feeling?
You know, I think I survived a little bit, but I got to go out and catch them tomorrow. It's not what I wanted, but it's been hard to get hard to get keeper bites. You catch a lot of fish, but it's hard to get some keepers. But the lake's got giants in it. I'm sure we're going to see some of them. I don't know, but hopefully I can get a few of those tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Good start. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. An Elite Series rookie from Minnesota. Get loud for Josh Douglas. 5 fish for Josh Douglas here today. 5 fish here on day number 1. 13 pounds even, puts him in 9th place currently. And this body of water, I don't know if it's like the cry wolf story or whatever, but it seems like you anglers cried wolf so many times, nobody believes you when they say it's going to be tough, but early in this way, and it definitely seems like it's a lot tougher than it's been in the past. Just the way it's setting up, is that what's going on?
Yeah, definitely. I actually moved down here from Minnesota for like 2 years just to kind of learn how to fish the Tennessee River, so I know my way around out there, and it is just fishing tough. You can see that they're out there. It gets a lot of pressure because it is such a good lake, but it also, that water came up around the Classic and then dropped. And when that happens, those fish are wanting to go, and they're just, I think we're going to be about a week early. But still, some guys are cracking them, and it's Chickamauga, so 25, 30-pound bags are doable out there for sure.
Go get it done. Great to have you on the Elite Series. Let's bring up a Bassmaster Open winner and a Classic qualifier from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh, Bob Downey. 5 fish for Bob Downey here today. Looks like a good start to things. 5 fish, 17 pounds even. He moves into 4th place currently with 17 pounds even, just 3 pounds, 4 ounces short of the overall lead for Rapala Pro, Bob Downey. 17 pounds even, and a decent start to things. Do you feel better about it after watching the beginning of the weigh-in? A lot of times you'll come in and they'll have caught them real good, and you won't feel good when you get here. I feel like the beginning of this weigh-in would make you feel better about 17. We got the power went out. I know you're not used to dealing with it, but it happened again. I can yell if you want.
Yeah, so it was a good day.
I don't know why I'm holding the microphone in front of you.
I'm happy with 17 pounds. We'll get after it again tomorrow. And you want me to stay up here with? There we go.
Powerful there.
Oh, very powerful. Yes. But no, I'm happy with it. Caught only 8, 9 keepers. Need to have a better day tomorrow in terms of fishing clean. And but I like this place. It reminds me of the Mississippi River back home. I'm fishing in an area that makes me real comfortable and reminds me of pre-spawn stuff back home. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'm thankful the power came back on for you. I'm thankful we have it for our next angler, Elite Series champion from Japan, Takumi Ito. 5 fish for Takumi here today. 5 fish for... Hello? Gentlemen, that sounds so much nicer. I hope you enjoyed your little break. We're not going to have as many of those, but I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's get back to work here. Bring up our next angler from North Carolina. Let me hear it for David Williams. You see, we only buy so many minutes for our microphone, and we ran out. We just ran down to the convenience store, got some new minutes for the microphone, and we're going to go here. 5 fish here today, 11 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 12th place. And this one is definitely going to be a tough one, but what do you think this weather change is going to do? It's supposed to get a little colder. Will that help it or hurt it?
I don't know. I hadn't figured it out yet. All I figured out is y'all better start paying the power bill around here.
Good point.
But I don't know. I was happy to have a limit. Hopefully I can get another limit tomorrow and catch a big one. And that's what it takes out here is got to catch a big one on this place.
Go get it done, and hopefully our microphone stays working for the whole way. And from Lake Wiley, South Carolina, a 5-time Classic qualifier, Todd Otten. 5 fish for Todd Otten here today. 5 fish for 10 pounds and an ounce, puts him in 14th place currently. And this one is going to be a head scratcher for a lot of anglers, it seems.
Yeah, it was tough, and it was just one of those mornings, you know, everything I did was wrong, and seemed like everywhere, first 5 places I went, you know, I couldn't get on nothing. There's boats in there already here and there, but, you know, we managed to scramble around and catch a limit, so tomorrow I think I figured out a thing or two I can do to get some more bites, so hopefully we can work through it and get it.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a 9-time Classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 4 fish for Bernie Schultz here today. 4 fish for 9 pounds, 10 ounces here on day number 1 at the guaranteed rate of Bassmaster Elite. Chance to hold them high, dig deep in that BMC weighing bag, and Bernie, 9 pounds, 10 ounces today, puts you in 16th place. But today is a very, very special day, not just because it's the first day of the 4th stop of the 2022 season. I heard there's other stuff going on.
It's a big week for my mom. My mom turned 100 years old this week. If you have the time, I wrote a column about her on Bassmaster.com, and I invite everybody to read it. She's a special lady, sweet, sweet mom, best in the world. Happy birthday, Mom.
Everybody, on the count of three, say happy birthday, Mom. 1, 2, 3. 100 years. Wow, that is incredible. Happy birthday to Mama Schultz. I'm not sure what her first name is, but she looks like she a riot. Okay, let's keep rolling. From Clewiston, Florida, a 7-time FLW Tour winner. Get loud for Scott Martin. Scott Martin with 3 fish here today.
I like it. 3 fish.
Well, I got to say it. 7 pounds, 13 ounces. And you never feel good about 3 fish, but after seeing that, we're 20 anglers into this weigh-in, it's obviously going to be a tougher tournament. I mean, when you come in, you never know how it's going to sort out. Do you feel better about that after seeing the weight?
Hey, anytime I'm standing on the bag line, I do like, hey, what you got? They're like, I only got 3. I'm like, yes. What you got? I got 4. I'm like, that's still pretty good. The worst is when I get Santee, I get in the bag line and I've got like 15 pounds. I'm like, what do you got? They're like 28. What do you have? 32. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting killed. But look, here's the deal. This lake's awesome. It hasn't turned on quite yet. The bite's a little tough. The good thing is the weights are down, and you can make a big comeback here. If I make some adjustments, and obviously I'm going to have to make some adjustments out there tomorrow. If I can make an adjustment, catch a mid-20-pound bag, I'm right back in this thing. So that's how I have to look at it. Go out there and fish hard, pray hard.
Go get it done. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. He's a 2-time Elite Series Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. One short of a limit, but that's one more than Scott Martin. So, that worked out okay. 10 pounds, 4 ounces, puts you in 14th place, and it's going to be a tougher one, it seems.
That's 14th place out of, 13 people? Yeah.
20. We've weighed a solid 20.
Did those other guys break down? Because I ain't beat many people today. I don't know. I don't know what really happened, Dave. I had some fish found, and they just gone, and then I got caught up on a big fish on bed that I thought was a giant, and I just spent way too much time on her, and then she just got mad and left. I don't know. She just got some of that Joe Biden gas and just drove off. And, I'm 2.5 hours into it, and she's spinning around, gnawing at my bait, and my heart's fluttering like I'm seeing somebody pretty walk through the woods or a turkey, and then she just like, watch this, bud, I'm just leaving. So there I sit with 1 bass and a broken heart. And I hope he chokes on a brim tonight, to be honest with you. People say, maybe he'll be there tomorrow. No, I hope he chokes on a gizzard shad and he's flopping around and somebody has to rescue him in a John boat. And that'll teach you to bite my crap when I get there.
Go get him tomorrow. A 3-time Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy. 5 fish for Steve Kennedy, and a lot of times, I say 5 fish over and over again, but this doesn't seem like one of those weigh-ins. 5 fish here today for 12 pounds, 11 ounces. Puts them in 12th place currently. And do you feel better about 12-11 after seeing some of the other weights?
Yeah, a little bit. I drew out boat 2 this morning. I had a spot where I caught, back-to-back 3s and then caught a 5 a couple of casts later. I'm like all excited about it, and got there this morning, had it. I actually had another boat pull in there with me. There were 2 of us, worked it over this morning, never got a bite. So anyway, I managed to come back about 9:30 and catch 3 off of it, and then about every hour I'd come back through and catch me 1 more. And anyway, proud of them. I'm telling you, it was a tough day.
Go get him again tomorrow. A limit is going to go a long way here this week. From North Carolina, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, a 5-time Classic qualifier, Brandon Card. Brandon Card, you have a fish jockey with you. Who is this?
This is my little boy, Davis Card. He's the 2050 Bassmaster Classic champion.
Oh, wow. Davis Card, ladies and gentlemen, 9 pounds, 7 ounces. It is true. He is named after me or Davey Hyde. I'm not sure which one of it was, but Davis Card. Have Davis hold it. It'd make the fish look even bigger. 9 pounds, 7 ounces. And like I've said to several anglers, you probably feel a little bit better he doesn't seem happy with 9.7. I got to be honest.
Yeah, he was back there crying. Well, he's crying right now. He's pretty bummed out that I didn't bring in a limit on Chickamauga, seeing that I grew up an hour and a half from here.
Do you know that sound? He stopped as soon as it. You know that sound? That's when anglers don't catch them. When you're thanking your sponsors, do you know what I hear? Oh, he didn't do it again. It sounded in my ears. It sounds just like that crying. But good to meet you. That explains this tournament so far, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Brandon Card and Davis Card. A 3-time U.S. Open champion, a 7-time Classic qualifier, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. 5 fish here. 12 pounds, 6 ounces, puts him in 13th place currently. $12.6 sitting in 13th place, and I imagine, 12.6 never the goal here on this body of water, but you have to feel a little better after seeing some of the weights ahead of you.
Well, I haven't seen them actually, but I know it was kind of hard. I know there's a few guys didn't get limits, and so I'm thankful that I got 5 of them. I had to throw back my best one today. I hooked it just in the chin. I was looking at it, sight fishing, and it's always frustrating, but I was glad to get that 5th one. After I got the 5th one, it didn't hurt quite so bad. And, I think I can catch some fish just fishing, but today I was just running around trying to find fish that I could see, and a lot of wind, and they're kind of hard to catch. So it's not the same Chickamauga as in the past, but I think there's some big ones that live here. So I'm hoping to get them a little better.
Go get them again tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out the champ, back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. 4 fish for Hank Cherry here today. $9 pounds, 4 ounces, puts you in 21st place currently, and nothing to see here. He says, take the fish away. How are you going to adjust tomorrow, Hank?
I had the 5th one, but it was early, and it had the jerkbait crammed down his jaws, and it was bleeding bad, and I figured if they started biting, it'd be a bad thing to have a dead one in there. And he had a better chance to live, let him loose. But I'm going to go do the same thing. I had a lot of fish come unbuckle today, and it all happened before the wind, and I left the area. Stupid on me for leaving, but tomorrow I'm going to go back and just throw the stunner around and see if I can't put them in the boat.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 2-time FLW Tour winner from Shelby, North Carolina. Get loud for Matt Airy. 5 fish here today for Matt Airy. Looks like a good bag here on day number 1. 16 pounds, 14 ounces. Good enough to put him in 5th place currently. 5th place with 16 pounds, 14 ounces. We're 25 anglers into our 94 angler weigh-in. Want to thank everybody from Fish Dayton. And, of course, Guaranteed Rate, our title sponsor here this week. And all the great companies have come here. We've got Avco, Strike King, Yamaha, Toyota, so many companies. And as this event goes on, they're going to get more and more. And this place is going to be a festival this weekend. And you'll represent Toyota well, as you always do.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that new Tundra, it's something. I've really enjoyed that vehicle this year, and this lake is April, man. This lake, it should be like on fire, and it's just, I know it looks good on paper, but it was tough, and it was a grind. I'm sure you've heard that a lot up here. I got 8 keeper bites, and just fished hard. It wasn't like I'd see that AFCO tent over there and say, I'm gonna go catch one right there. It was not like that at all. We just covered a lot of water, and we're gonna try to duplicate it tomorrow.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot off his first Bassmaster Classic qualification from Alabama, Justin Hamner had a Super 6 finish in the Bassmaster Classic. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 2 ounces. He moves into 17th place currently. And, boy, this is going to be a tight one to get in the top half of the field because, it doesn't look like even the anglers that got him struggled today.
Yeah, no doubt. It's really weird how it's fishing right now. You can go out there and I caught 40
or more fish today. I mean, it's not hard to catch fish, but it's just to get those keeper bites and then, you know, a little bit better size. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. I fished from 2 foot to 25 foot. It didn't matter. They were all little.
Well, you did better than many. So we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Micah Frazier. It's not often you come up and hand the bag with your pinky finger off. Is that just showing it's one fish today? If you're going to catch one, it might as well be 6 pounds and 2 ounces. Made it look smaller the way he handed it off there. There's a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass, 6 pounds, 2 ounces. And was that the sign or the decoy? Like when you catch one like that, I mean, it probably got you locked into whatever you were doing.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a curse or what, but, you know, I had a little bit of motor issues today, and my starter went out. So I need to thank Joe with Lithium Pros and David with Mercury. They drove down to a ramp, met me, and got me taken care of. Lost some time there, but I can't blame it on that. I've struggled this week to catch keepers, and I tried to do something today that I thought, you know, I could catch some better fish and where they may be coming to, but it just didn't work out. Maybe I can go catch enough tomorrow. Maybe that one bite got me, you know, close enough where I can make a comeback and quicken the cut. We'll see.
Get him. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up an Elite Series, a rookie, his first season on the Elite Series from Japan, Masayuki Masashita. Already made one top 10 this year at our very first event of the year, our second event, I guess. 5 fish here today, 11 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 17th place currently with 11 pounds, 8 ounces. $11.8 sitting in 17th place, and an okay day, but it's not easy by the looks of things.
Yeah, not easy today. Me, 11 o'clock, no fish. Me, I think today maybe 0, but I change fishing, 5 fish I catch.
You did your job, so just start that way and get it done from the first thing in the morning tomorrow. Let's bring up another one of our Japanese anglers, a Bassmaster Open winner, Daisuke Aoki. Oh, boy. According to Bass Track, he had a big day, and according to the looks of things, he did. I can confirm it. 5 fish here today, looking for 20 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. 23 pounds, 12 ounces. Just when we lull you to sleep, all of a sudden, Daisuke Aoki wakes everybody up and reminds them, we are at Lake Chickamauga, and there is always going to be big bites. No matter how tough the conditions are, somebody's always going to get them. And Daisuke Aoki is that guy here today. A big start for him. Day one at the guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite. On Lake Chickamauga, 23 pounds, 12 ounces. Going to weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 6 pounds, 2 ounces. 7 pounds, 5 ounces, a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass leader, a brand new VMC Monster bag with 23 pounds, 12 ounces. And on top of all that, a brand new leader. Well, we're going to weigh this to see if he can beat his own mark. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Needs to be better than that? No, not going to take that over. But you are leading the tournament. You weighed in the VMC Monster bag and leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass. It was a good day at the office.
Yeah, today is very good day and very lucky. And tomorrow, I hope, lucky day. Maybe.
I hope so. Did you catch a lot of fish or just 5 bites?
Today? Yeah. Maybe 8 keeper. Yeah, 2 change. Yeah. Today's a very good day. Thank you.
Thank you, and keep it rolling. I hope it happens again tomorrow. A 32-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, 16-time Bassmaster winner, 4-time Classic champion from Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. Rick Clunn with 5 fish here today. Five fish for 13 pounds, 15 ounces, puts him in 13th place currently. And with as tough as it's been, 13, 15, going to do fairly decent here today, Rick, no?
Yeah, but it's just the first day. It's going to get better. Everybody's going to, and we still got over half the field away in, so we'll see. I caught 2 good ones. I need to catch 5 good ones, and I had one day where I did that in practice, so I know I'm around some, so we'll just have to catch them.
Go get it done. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Is a Bassmaster Open winner from Florida, Kobe Krieger. Kobe Krieger with 5 fish here today. Five fish for 17 pounds, 3 ounces, and Kobe Krieger moves into 5th place currently. Ranger Mercury Pro Kobe Krieger, 17 pounds and 3 ounces. A good first day here at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite at Chickamauga. That picture right there perfectly represents your life. You were originally from Michigan, the smallmouth, and now you're a Florida guy with the largemouth.
There you go. Yeah, it was a pretty good day. Didn't catch a lot of fish, just caught the right ones.
Good start to things. Got to keep it going. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring in a 7-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Reed Springs, Missouri, Chad Morgan-Taylor. 2 fish for Chad here today. Maybe 2 little ones. I didn't want to say that part, but 4 pounds, 5 ounces. And
that's better than I thought. That's better than I thought. I really did. I thought I had about 4 pounds. It was one of those days. I just, I never put it together. I got quite a few bites. They kept turning up short. Wouldn't measure. And I thought, what is going on here? And some of my best stuff didn't pan out. And I tried to adjust, and I just did not make the right adjustments. So we're going to have to point the Phoenix in a different direction tomorrow and go the other way, evidently.
Get it done. Top 47, move on to the weekend. I'd love to see a part of it, and it still happen here. Let's bring out an Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Frank Talley with 5 fish here today. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 5 fish here today on day number 1. 14 pounds, 5 ounces. Frank Talley moves into 14th place currently with 14 pounds, 5 ounces. Let's hear it for Strike King Pro, Frank the Tank Talley. Sitting in 14th place with 14.5, and at the beginning, 14 probably wasn't the goal going out today, but as you see it's going to work out pretty decent so far anyways.
Yeah, I have no complaints after the practice that I had and a lot of these guys had. I'll take 14 again tomorrow, and I'll see what happens. I imagine it'll take probably that to get to day 3, but it's one day. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
Great start. Keep it rolling. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 3-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open winner from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. 3 fish here today. 6 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 31st place. And, man, there are going to be a lot of people wearing rally caps tomorrow.
Yeah, it was not nice today. But good news is Whiskey Myers concert tonight in Chattanooga. So it's probably going to be a bad night to be a 2-lane beer.
All right. I've heard that kind of in a different way. Our next angler from Wisconsin, hot off a top 10 at our last event, a former Bass Nation national champion, Pat Schlopper. 4 fish here today. 1 short of a limit, but watch the scales. 18 pounds, 7 ounces. And Pat Schlopper moves into 5th place currently. Get loud, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, shakalaka, giant bass. Pat Schlopper, if you're going to be 1 short of a limit, that's more than some limits, that 1 fish right there. We are about to have a brand new Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 7 pounds, 5 ounces. If it's not, I'm throwing this mic off and walking off the stage. 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Pat Schlopper, a double-digit bass on this weigh-in when it's been so tough for so many. A 10-pounder is always a welcome addition to the live well. But it must have even got more valuable as you've seen how tough it is for some of these anglers.
Yeah, I caught it fairly early, and I only had 4 fish, so it's obviously pretty tough. But I don't know. I had the bites to have 5. I'm fortunate to get that one giant to obviously, maybe keep me in the hunt a little bit. But, flipping a jig around, I love doing that. The jig I caught it on, I designed for a company out of Wisconsin called Kariji. So it was really Kariji Sakana. So it was really cool to catch that giant on a bait that I designed. So I'll probably go do the same thing tomorrow. Might not catch a bass, but if I can get him to bite a jig, it's hard for me to put it down.
Especially when they're that big. Wow. 10 pounds, 5 ounce New Phoenix, both big bass later. Let's keep them rolling through. An Elite Series champion, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, Drew Benton. Drew Benton with 5 fish here today. Had a big tournament at Santee Cooper, another top 10 here on the Elite Series. 5 fish here today. Five fish here today, 18 pounds, 7 ounces. He moves into 5th place, 5 pounds, 6 ounces short of the overall lead. And as Pat Schlopper just proved, that's half of a giant here. So anything can happen. A lot of anglers need to make rallies here, but this is an incredible body of water to make a rally. And you don't have to make a rally. You had a great start to this event. The question is, can you keep it rolling with as tough as it seems? Is it going to get better or worse with the incoming weather?
For what I'm doing, I think it's going to get a little bit worse. But, they live here, and practice was very, very tough for me, and today was a grind. I didn't catch my 5th one until about 1:20 or so, and then called a few times. So I had a great afternoon. So maybe I can build on that, what I learned today, and, make the whole day productive. So we'll see what happens.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up an Elite Series, a rookie from Ohio, Alex Redwine. 2 fish here today for Alex Redwine. $10 pounds, 8 ounces, puts you in 25th place. 10 pounds, 8 ounces, and going to hold one up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Digging deep in that BMC weighing bag. There you go. $10 pounds, 8 ounces, obviously 3 short of your limit. But, when you look at the leaderboard, you're not the only one. This low water has definitely made this a little tougher this time around.
Yeah, for sure. It's just kind of crazy that, those 2 fish weighed just a little bit more than Pat's 1 fish. But, I caught those 2 nice fish right off the bat in the first, hour and a half. And it really calmed my nerves, but as the day progressed and I wasn't really catching them, I kind of got more and more into scramble mode. So tomorrow we're going to try to avoid that and try to put 5 in the boat that size or bigger.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a 3-time Classic qualifier, former Bassmaster Open winner, a man more slick than an ugly stick, from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. 5 fish here today. It looks like a good day. 5 fish for Matt Robertson, day number 1. 21 pounds, 13 ounces, 21-13. And Matt Robertson moves into 2nd place here on day 1 of the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga. An incredible body of water. And what did you figure out that so many others didn't?
I don't know. It's been kind of a rough year, and I kind of come into this and said, to heck with it, I'm going to do what I want. And, not getting many bites, but whenever I do get bit, they're pretty good ones. I don't know. I heard Corey a little while ago. I'm going to have to try not to go to a Whiskey Myers concert tonight, I guess. But I'll probably get in about 1 o'clock and go out there and do it again tomorrow.
All right. I might see you there. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 5 fish here today, and I'm starting to think a lot of our anglers intentionally did not catch them so they can go to the Whiskey Myers concert tonight. 5 fish, 13 pounds, 6 ounces, inside the top 20 with 13.6, and although it was a tough day, seeing how tough it was on a lot of anglers has got to make you realize that, you're still in this thing.
Yeah, tough's an understatement, man. Holy cow. It turned off for me like a light switch. I caught my 4th keeper at 10 of 10, and I said, all right, man, because I was worried about catching a limit. Then I went 3.5 hours until I caught a 15-incher. I said, man, I've got to switch up tomorrow. The lake is beautiful. I wish we had some more water in it, if we put, I was hoping those rainstorms were really going to raise it up yesterday, but they kind of dodged us a little bit, and you would have seen some fire, I think. But they're still catching them, so we'll go out and bang them tomorrow.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Justin Atkins. Tough first day here today. One fish here today. 2 pounds, 4 ounces, and it doesn't matter. Today's over. Let's focus on tomorrow. A giant comeback tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think so. I just didn't make good decisions today. I went up the river this morning and flipped, and I got 2 bites. Caught one, lost the other one, and decided to go down the lake and try to go through the numbers game, catch some keepers. And I got down there about the time the wind started blowing, which made that a disaster. So I felt like I was just kind of out of rhythm all day. So we're going to do something different tomorrow and figure it out.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot of a win at our last event from Georgia. Get loud for Drew Cook. Elite Series champion Drew Cook. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 8th place currently. Not only won an Elite Series event in our last event, joined the Bassmaster Century Club with 105 pounds and 5 ounces. And by the looks of things, I mean, not on pace for 100 pounds, but you're threatening in this tournament once again here because it has not been easy this time around.
No, it's been really tough. There's some fish that are trying to spawn. The water's still down. I caught some off bed today, but I just don't know what's going to be left. And especially with the weather that's coming in, we're going to definitely have to adjust. But it's still a bad week to be a fighting frog. It's been a bad couple weeks, but we're going to keep dobbing around. I think we're going to have to, move a little bit further out or something. But hopefully we can keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum up, and have another good tournament.
Keep it rolling. Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning. The 1993 Bassmaster Classic champion from Lexington, North Carolina. Get loud for David Fritz. 2 fish for David Fritz here today. A Bass Fishing Hall of Fame member, 6 pounds, 12 ounces, and puts you in 38th place right now, and a lot of anglers are doing exactly what you're doing, scratching their head after day number 1.
Well, I had the bites today, and I knew I was going to get the bites. I sort of figured them out a little bit, but I got to get them in the boat, so I got to figure out how to do that. But if I can do that tomorrow, I'll be good.
Well, I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, and hopefully with a big bag of fish. Our next angler, second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Japan, Kenta Kamira. Kenta with 2 fish here today. Two fish for 6 pounds, 10 ounces, puts you in 39th place, and going to make a big swing tomorrow.
Yeah, looks like I have to. It looks like they got them way better than they said. So, yeah, I feel like I need a 20 plus for sure.
Go get it done. It can definitely happen on this body of water. A former Forest Wood Cup champion from Alabama, Clint Davis. Clint Davis with 5 fish here today. And 5 fish in this event are not a gimme this time around. In these low water conditions, a little tougher for our anglers. 12 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 22nd place currently with 12-14. and sitting in 22nd place. Is that better than you expected when you started idling in?
As in better weight or what place I'm in?
Put you in a better spot.
Well, actually, the weights are a little better than I thought they were going to be, but they always are. Yeah, man, as many fish as I caught today, I can't believe, I caught 13 pounds of bass and probably caught, I think my marshal said 35 or 40. So really aggravating. Hopefully tomorrow we can get a few more big ones.
We'll get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Holt, Michigan, Chad Pipkins. Chad Pipkins is always a breath of fresh air, a positive angler. Give me something positive right now because this weigh-in is hurting me.
I'm going to catch 5 fish tomorrow. I'm excited about it. There's giants out here. This is one place that you can come back. I caught the biggest bass in my life last time I was here. Almost had a 37-pound back, so we're going to get after it tomorrow and see what happens.
Wow. See, I told you he's positive. 11 pounds and an ounce today in 29th place currently. Let's keep him rolling through. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from North Prince George, Virginia, Jacob Porosnik. 5 fish for Jacob Porosnik here today. Looks like a good start to things at the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Chickamauga. A good bag of fish here today. 5 fish. 21 pounds even. He moves into 3rd place with 21 pounds even. Let's hear it for Jacob Porosnik, a 4-time Bassmaster winner. And there's times we've been here and like 21. I mean, you feel bad because 21, I mean, you hear so many of them. I have not said double-digit weights like that a lot here in our way, and because it's been that tough. What did you do different?
It looks good on paper, Mercer. I can tell you that. But, we just got to put your head down and go fishing. There's a lot of big bass in this lake. And the thing is, the water's down and everybody's fishing the same stuff. So you got to kind of trick them. You got to kind of get a reaction bite. And, I started off to a good start this morning. And that's what kind of fueled the things that went through the rest of the day. And, I don't know if I can catch one tomorrow. Like I said, it's just one of them deals. But, this afternoon the wind blew a little bit, and I ended up catching 2 big ones this evening. So, I don't know. I mean, I could come in with 0 tomorrow, come in with another 21 pounds. I don't know, but we'll be out there chunking them.
Go get it done. Great start to things. Speaking of a great start, he is our current leader in our Rookie of the Year race, Falcon Rods Rookie of the Year leader, Jay Shakuret. 3 fish here today. Got to watch him on Bass Live today. 8 pounds, 11 ounces, puts him in 38th place currently. And this kind of your first real tough day on the Elite Series, but you had it on the same day that a lot of other people are having a tough day, so that might help you out in the standings.
Yeah, that helps a little bit. It helps to know that some of these other guys are struggling too. It was a struggle for me today. I mean, I had 6 keeper bites. I lost 3 of them, and I landed 3 of them. So, I think I'm going to go out tomorrow and do some of the same I did today and hope for a bigger day tomorrow and get above that cut line.
Get it done. You've done it a lot this year. Looking forward to keep it rolling. A 4-time Elite Series bridesmaid, 3-time Classic qualifier from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Brock Mosley with 5 fish here today. Looks like a good start to things. Brock Mosley with 5, all alive, 19 pounds, 6 ounces. He moves into 6th place currently with 19.6. 19 pounds, 6 ounces on day number 1 of the guaranteed rate. Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga, 19.6, a good bag of fish, just 4 pounds, 7 ounces short of the overall lead. And you got to be happy with 19.6 here today.
Happy is an understatement. I went out there today. I didn't know if I could catch one. And luckily, my first 2 bites, those 2 big ones, and kind of got my day rolling. But tomorrow's another day, and things are changing. And, man, I just hope I can get a few more bites tomorrow and kind of stay up in this thing.
Go get it. Love to have you here all the way through to Sunday. From Kissimmee, Florida, give me a little love for Jesse Tecarante. 5 fish for Jesse here today.
Oh, 3 fish. 2 fish.
Says 5, 3, 2. It's lying to me. It's lying to me. The computer's a liar. 2 today. Sorry. Tried to help you. 2. See, I would have figured it out when kind of a 6 pounds even for 2 fish, but I mean, maybe all those guys that I said had 2, maybe they had 5.
I don't know, man. I would have taken 5 today. I was just telling them guys, Tennessee needs to give a little exemption, so we can have 12 inchers every now and then, because I think everybody'd have a limit. I mean, I didn't expect to catch 2 today, to be honest. I was like Brock. I just went completely new and got 2 keeper bites. They were decent fish. 5 of those is 15. I'll take that all day, but just couldn't get it. I ran out of time, man. That's it.
Got another shot at him again tomorrow. Go get it tomorrow. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Alabama, Joseph Webster. It's uncomfortable because sometimes you get busy, and he called me like 3 days ago, and I haven't called him back, and the first time I see him is on the stage, so I'm sorry. 5 fish here today. 17 pounds, 13 ounces. 17, 13. He moves into 10th place currently. Let's hear it for Joseph Webster, Elite Series rookie, but no rookie when it comes to angling. A great day today. 17-13, and you got to be pretty happy about that.
Gosh, you just don't know. I have run all over this lake during practice and caught about 3 keepers a day, and where those little one where those 12 and 13 inchers was today, it was nearly one of those every stop I made. So I'm a little excited about tomorrow. I know where a couple is, and they'll bite. We'll be right where we need to be.
Go get it done. Great start, and we'll talk to you soon. From New Jersey, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, GDP, Greg DePalma. 5 fish here today for Greg DePalma. Looks like a good start to things here at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga. 18 pounds, 5 ounces, puts him in 10th place with 18 pounds, 5 ounces. 51 anglers into our 94 angler weigh-in. So already past the halfway point, and with 18.5, he sits in 10th place. So a good start to things, and really in 10th place with 18.5. And when you see the drop-off after that, I mean, there's the haves and have-nots in this weigh-in for sure.
Yeah, they definitely bit today. I mean, it's been a really rough practice, I'm sure you guys already heard, but, man, I'm curious about tomorrow, what it's going to do, you know. A little bit of weather change, get a little bit colder, but we'll just keep on fighting and hope for the best.
Good start to things. Keep it rolling. Let's bring out a former Classic champion, the 2002 Bassmaster Classic champion from Oregon, Jay Ellis. Jay Ellis with 5 fish here today. Five fish for 13 pounds even, puts him in 25th place right now. So a decent start to things. You know, it's definitely tough this time around. Do you think anybody feels safe in this tournament, even the leaders?
No, there's too many big fish in Chick. It's one of our best fisheries anywhere on the Tennessee River. You're liable to catch a few big ones and really load up one day. But, you know, yesterday I was here for that AFCO Clean Up the Lake event. It was amazing. All these high school and junior high anglers that were out here, and they collected like 13,000 pounds of trash from this beautiful lake. We had a huge pile right out here in the parking lot, and they've hauled it all off since. But I think Ray County High School had the most. They got like 4,500 pounds, their fishing team did. So kudos to them, and you guys take care of this beautiful place. It was fun doing it yesterday.
An incredible program, making this body of water in this area better before this tournament even started. Our next angler, Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister Edward Lochran III. 5 fish here today. Five fish for 13 pounds, 15 ounces, puts him in 23rd place currently with 13 pounds, 15 ounces. 23rd place with 13.15. Let's hear it for the barrister, Edward Lochran III. So, Ed, 13.15, a decent day under these tough conditions of low water.
Yeah, a lot of people looks like they had a little bit of a rough day. I caught plenty of fish, had a good day. Need to do a little bit better tomorrow, and the weather's going to be interesting starting tomorrow. So the wind's going to blow a little harder. I think it might actually help my fish.
Find out at the weigh-in tomorrow afternoon. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Take off. Let's bring out a 3-time Classic qualifier, the Baby Shark, Shane LaHue. 4 fish here today. 4 fish for 9 pounds, 8 ounces, puts you in 41st place currently, and tomorrow's going to be a shootout to stay in the top half of the field.
Yes, it is. I'm going to have to crack 20 pounds. I just had one of those days. You know, you hear that old saying, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. Yeah, I was the bug all day. Like, just splattered everywhere the whole day. So I got to get after it tomorrow. We'll try to go figure out Chickamauga. I've always struggled on Tennessee River fisheries, but I'm glad I get to go again tomorrow and try to figure it out some more because I definitely need to learn this place.
Go get it done tomorrow. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out our Bass Nation national champion from Hawaii. Say aloha to Matty Wong. Matty Wong, 4 fish here today. Saw you took part in that Avco cleanup yesterday. It was incredible. 10 pounds, 9 ounces. Puts him in 36th place currently. 10 pounds and 9 ounces, pushing 36th place. And, man, this incredible fishery just proves that no matter where you go, no matter how good the fishery is, when the conditions are off, it's still pretty tough.
No, it was definitely a grind. Put my last wall, what I thought was a keeper, turned out to be just shy of 15. It's crazy on how fish will shrink up. Get stage fright, I guess. But either way, I still had a great day out here. Chickamauga is such an amazing fishery, and it sets up just how I love to fish. I mean, I had such a blast, but you know, I lost a quality fish this morning. I broke it off. It was kind of a dumb error on my part, but you know, you live and you learn, and at least I got one biggie, and I still had a lot of fun today. So
still in this thing. Go get them again tomorrow and get you in through the cut. Time to bring out a 7-time Bassmaster winner, a reigning and defending classic champion, Jason Christie. 5 fish here today. Looks like a good start to things. 16 pounds even. He moves into 19th place. Let's hear it for your Bassmaster Classic champion, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Christie. That's got to feel good to get 5 fish and put them on that scale again.
Yeah, after Santee, I didn't do so hot. And, you know, I honestly was expecting a little better. I caught a ton of fish today. I just never had one of those big Chickamauga bites, you know. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get a couple of those and you know, have a chance on Saturday to make a move.
Love to see you here all the way through to Sunday. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the love going for the only Australian to ever win an Elite Series event. Now lives here in the great state of Tennessee. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. Oh, boy, and he went to work close to home. Had a brand new baby just about a month ago. Needs 23 pounds, 13 ounces to take the lead. 24 pounds, 12 ounces, 24-12. Carl Jacobson from Toowoomba, Australia to the great state of Tennessee, and he is leading day number 1 of the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chickamauga. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and Carl Jacobson is living them here today. 24 pounds, 12 ounces. Doesn't have one to weigh for Phoenix Boats Big Bass because it's 10 pounds, 5 ounces, but with 24-12, you are leading this event. I mean, you could have moved anywhere in the country. You came from Australia. You lived here basically, you know, on the road for a long time. You could have moved anywhere, and you moved here just because of this incredible body of water. And by the looks of things, that was a good move.
Yes, we absolutely love living here. We love Tennessee, and we love this area. We love the people, but the fishing is incredible. We set up our Lance camper in the start of 2019. We set it up at Blue Water RV one summer, and we stayed here for about a month. And just Kayla fell in love with it, the mountains, the outdoors, the fishing, and then we happened to go fishing around in March, and I caught my PB. I caught a 10-10 on a glide bait, and I said, we're going to move here, and we found the ultimate place, and been fishing it ever since, and I've absolutely dreamt of that exact day, you know, being able to have a bit of a, they say your home advantage, but I don't really have that, but I just love this lake, and it's set up perfect, it's the right time, and I got to do what I love, and I got those bites, and they stuck, and I mightn't get a bite tomorrow, but I'm going to go out and have a lot of fun doing it, so I appreciate it.
Can't wait to watch it go down on Bass Live. Let's hear it for him. A Bassmaster Classic qualifier, former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Minnesota, the sleepy assassin, Austin Felix. 5 fish here today. Five fish for 13 pounds, 8 ounces, puts him in 27th place, so a decent start to things. Unfortunately, Carl Jacobson maybe rained a little on your parade. I mean, 13-8 puts you in 27th place, and I mean, this is a different tournament this time around. Is it just because of the low water? Is that's what's messing with them?
Yeah, I think the weird thing about the Tennessee River is until that water comes up, they just
the big fish just don't move up to spawn. There's males up there trying to make beds and trying to coax them up there, but until water gets right, they'll just sit off, and they sit off and just get beat up because there's so much pressure on this lake that they're hard to get to bite after that. So as soon as this water starts coming up a little bit, I think it's going to turn back on again, but we might be in for a stingy one.
Well, you're in the cut right now. Get them again tomorrow and keep it rolling. Let's bring out a former Bass Nation national champion from Louisiana, Caleb Summerall. Caleb Summerall with 5 fish here today. Wants to weigh him quick so he can go to the Whiskey Myers concert, get this business taken care of. 14 pounds, 13 ounces, puts him in 23rd place currently. £14 pounds, 13 ounces, so a decent start to things. I mean, puts you in 23rd place, well past the halfway point of this weigh in, so on pace to make the cut, but was it as easy as it seems?
No, it was not. That was the only 5 keepers I caught. I looked up and I had a good one, maybe a 4, a little bit over 4.5. But it's so incredibly tough out there that it's easy to have a bad day, you know. But, of course, you know, if they live here, these guys are going to figure them out. So we're going to go out there tomorrow and see if we can't get one of them Carl Jacobson bags, you know.
What time will you be home from this concert tonight, do you believe?
I don't know if we're going yet, honestly.
You were all about it this morning. You were
we're going to see. Lee's got Whiskey Myers down in Chattanooga, and they invited him to go, so I don't know.
You'll get, trust me, he'll get rehydrated and he'll be ready to go. Let's bring out our leader in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, 2-time Bassmaster winner from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. Saw him all day long on Bass Live. 5 fish here today. 5 fish for 15 pounds, 13 ounces. Puts him in 21st place. 60 anglers into our way and sitting in 21st with 15 pounds, 13 ounces. Team Berkeley Pro is leading the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. And although today was probably tough on you, or you felt like, you know, when the weights you've weighed in here in the past, but man, you're sitting right in the thick of things with your day one weight.
Oh, man, I'll take it today. It was rough. I mean, I hit a bunch of spots, or not a bunch. I hit a few spots this morning. I thought we were going to be so good and nothing. And, you know, we were lucky to get those 5. And, man, I mean, I love coming here. This place has been amazing. And, yeah, I don't know. It's full of big ones. So, like, every time I, you know, going down the bank and I'm looking there, I'm like, oh, I caught a big one up there. And it's about 3-4 feet out of the water. But, you know, maybe tomorrow, maybe we'll run into them. But, yeah, it was an awesome day, and can't wait to get out there tomorrow.
Made every cut all year. Why break it now? Keep it rolling. Love to see you all the way through to Sunday. From our Angler of the Year leader, let's bring out our defending Rookie of the Year from Alabama, Josh Strachner. 5 fish here today for Josh. The 2021 Elite Series Rookie of the Year, 11 pounds, 6 ounces, puts you in 39th place here today. Well, what did you learn today?
About the same amount I learned in practice, which is nothing. So I think, you know, I'm just I think I'm around a little area that's got some fish in it, and I'm just gonna get in there and grind it out tomorrow and try to find something.
Wish you luck and see you back here tomorrow. Hot of his first Bassmaster Classic appearance from Louisiana. Let me hear it for Tyler Rivette. 3 fish here today for Tyler Rivette. £6, 15 ounces, puts him in 54th place, and another shot at him tomorrow. How are you going to get some redemption?
I don't know. My mom always says to be positive on the stage. Well, I'm positive I sucked. I just couldn't do it one of them days. You got in a bad rotation, you got in a spot, and there was already people there, and it just got in my head, and I was just doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing today. And I guess tomorrow I'm going to do opposite and try to get in the right rotation. But the best thing about the day, my girlfriend came, surprised me, so that made the day, made the week, so pumped with that.
There you go. Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing him here tomorrow. Get inside that cut. Let's bring out a 3-time Bassmaster winner, 6-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Mark Menendez, I believe, had the first limit of the day today on Bass Track. That pays absolutely nothing. But a good day by the end of the day. 14-1 puts him in 27th place currently. 14 pounds an ounce, and he's in 27th place right now. Top 47 make it into the weekend. And Mark, 14-1, seems like a decent day. Are you happy with that?
I'm ecstatic about it, Dave. I tell you, it's been a tough week for me this week, physically, and the fishing's been tough. I've sat down in a pawpaw chair. I've re-injured my back. I know you know all about back, so I really don't like sitting down, but it was kind of comfortable today, especially after I caught 5 in about the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, and it's going to get windier, so that might be a little tougher on you. So just keep sitting down and catching them all week.
Well, that's the plan, Dave. I'm going to try to do that, and lucky to have my wife and her son Sam here today. This is his first or second Bassmaster event, so maybe I'll get a little care when I get home.
There you go. There you go. A little treatment. Our next angler from Connecticut, a 2-time Elite Series champion and a former Bass Nation national champion, Paul Mueller. 4 fish here today. £10 even, puts him in 47th place currently, and it's a tough one for a lot of anglers.
Man, it's been tough. Practice, I only had one good day of practice, and today I couldn't get things going, ran around, burned a lot of gas, and I got my work cut out for me. But good thing is I didn't dig as big of a hole as I thought I did, so you can do it on this place. You just have to, we got some weather change and stuff. Hopefully just make some adjustments, catch a big bag, and fish day 3.
Make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. 5 fish here today for Jake Whitaker. £13, 7 ounces, puts you in 31st place currently. Going to dig deep in that VMC weigh-in bag, and our crowd's going to give you a nice little golf clap. Let's do it. 13 pounds, 7 ounces, puts you in 31st place. Is that better than you would have assumed with 13 pounds, 7 ounces?
It's hard to say, man. These guys are so good. They catch them everywhere we go. So I'm actually tickled to death with that. It was a grind today for me. So have no idea how we're going to catch a bass tomorrow, but we're going to go chunk and wine. I've got my wife and my mom and dad and sister and a black lab, my buddy Abe. So he's here. So see if we can't go catch some bass tomorrow.
Go get him tomorrow. We'll see you back here. Our next angler, hot off a Century Club performance at our last event from Wisconsin, Caleb Kufal. Caleb Kufal with 5 fish here today, had 103 pounds and 1 ounce, or 102? 103. Yeah, if I'd have said it wrong, he'd correct me. 5 fish here today. 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Caleb Kufal moves into 5th place currently with 20 pounds, 14 ounces. He doesn't dance, but he does his talking on the scales, ladies and gentlemen. Another big day for Caleb Kufal. 20 pounds, 14 ounces. And, man, that is a way to start this tournament, especially when you've seen how tough it has been on a lot of the anglers that weighed in before you.
Yeah, it was. I had a kind of a tough practice. I had 1 good day and 2 really bad ones. So, thrilled to death to start the tournament off like that. Really excited. So, the morning didn't start off quite like I wanted to. I didn't really get rolling until this afternoon. So, hopefully we can, figure some stuff out tomorrow and, go to catching them.
When you weigh in, what you weighed in the last tournament, I mean, such a giant bag. How much motivation does that get you moving forward? To get that close to weigh that much and get that close to your second Elite Series title, did you come into this pretty motivated?
Oh, absolutely. When you taste blood, you want to get it all that much more. So, I don't know. I don't feel too confident with this tournament right now, but even though, I had a pretty good weight today, I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It's going to blow a little bit. The weather's going to change a little bit, and we'll have to change with it.
We did a little podcast together, and we said we're going to go out partying one night, have dinner, maybe at the Cracker Barrel or something. Are we doing that this week, or are you too locked into this fishing to find a Cracker Barrel?
I'm pretty focused right now, but whatever you want to do, we can do it.
Oh, I mean, Cracker Barrel, I'm all in. We'll figure it out. Keep on catching them. Let's bring up a two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Texas. Get loud for Brad Watley. Brad Watley with 4 fish here today. Four fish for 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Puts him in 47th place right now. 67 anglers into our weigh-in, sitting in 47th place in the top 47 fish on the weekend. £10 pounds, 5 ounces, and sitting in 47th place right now. And, man, this one, I really, it's the little boy that cried wolf. You guys say it's going to suck every tournament, and then you catch them. And then when everybody said it was going to be tough, nobody believed you. So, have you guys learned a lesson from this or no?
You know, I mean, it is tough, obviously. You see the weights. I had a ton of bites today. I really did. I mean, it's just a lot of short fish, you know, a lot of 14-inch fish, and I should have had 5, but you know, you see the weights. I mean, there's not a lot of really big bags, but there are some big ones in here. I heard Cup All say it, and he had a big bag today. I did see one day, you know, it was unreal weight out here. And maybe with the weather coming in, you know, possibly them big ones like that nasty weather. So maybe with it coming in, you get a couple of 8-pounders, you know, it really changes things on this game.
So what is happening for people that haven't been here? I mean, they watch a chick tournament all the times we've been here, and there's so many big bags. Is it just that the water being low keeps them from coming up?
It is, but you know what I noticed today? I mean, this water's come up 4 or 5, 6 inches or something like that, maybe 4 inches or whatever since practice, and they're coming in. I mean, they're moving in. They really are. I mean, there's fish, you know, in water that deep, and they weren't there. So I know I ran a few places today that didn't get bit in practice and lost several fish and had a few fish in those places today. So, I mean, they're coming in. The weather's right. The water temperature's right. They're just waiting on that water to get up, you know. And, I mean, if there's anything in the water, any type of cover whatsoever, it's got a fish on it. He may be that long. He may be that long.
Well, I hope you get 5 big ones tomorrow. Wish you luck. Sitting in 47th place right now. We are 67 anglers into our weigh-in. Real quickly, have a look at our leaderboard. Your tournament leader, originally from Toowoomba, Australia, now makes his home right here in Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen. Carl Jacobson with 24 pounds, 12 ounces. What an international field we have. In second place from Japan, Daisuke Aoki with 23 pounds, 14 ounces. And we continue the international love with Kentucky's Matt Robertson with 21 pounds, 13 ounces, followed by Jacob Porosnik, Caleb Kufal, Matt Herron, Luke Palmer, Brock Mosley, Chris Zaldane, and Drew Benton rounds out our top 10. Sitting in 11th place, Pat Schlopper, who is currently leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass with a 10-pound, 5-ounce fish. Want to remind everybody, you can watch the action all day long on Bassmaster.com. Coverage kicks off every single morning at 8 a.m. and every single weekend of Elite Series competition on FS1. You can follow the action starting at 8 a.m. and hours outside of that, you can watch it on the Fox Sports app and Bassmaster.com. Some of you might have heard one of the coolest things that happened here this week as Bass has made a commitment. I mean, you always want to make things better. You always want to make an impact on the world and make things better. And one of the coolest things they're doing with our friends from Avco, friends from Yamaha, Right Waters, they are doing cleanups. And they literally took 13,000 pounds of garbage that was collected in this area and made this place better before this event ever started. Let's hear it for all the fine volunteers. A lot of our anglers were a big part of that, all the local community. I think we had close to 100 people taking part of it, and 13,000 pounds of trash have been removed from this area to make it better, and those efforts will continue as Bass goes to different stops throughout the year. We'll be doing more of the Avco cleanups, and it's a great campaign. Speaking of a great campaign, something else that's going on also with Avco. We have any Scott Martin fans in the house? Let's hear it for Scott Martin, ladies and gentlemen. You have the opportunity to fish with Scott Martin and Roland Martin. That's right. You got to join the sweepstakes. If you go to Bassmaster.com, We've done these a few times before. Just a couple of weeks ago, we saw Hunter Shryock go fishing with his contest winners. But you will be able to go fishing with Scott and Roland Martin. It's the Avco Sweepstakes. And check it out on Bassmaster.com. And let's keep them rolling through. Our next angler, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Derek Hudnall. 2 fish for Derek Hudnall here today. £6, 14 ounces. Puts him in 61st place right now. And I know it's a tough one on day one, but, man, you're on a kind of body of water where big comebacks can happen, and you're not the only one that needs to make one here this week.
Yeah, it's, what can you say? It's just so incredibly tough to get a keeper bite. I've seen 2 keepers each day of practice, so I caught about my average. We were here 2 years ago in the fall, and I was like in 80-something place, and I had a big day on day 2 to jump into the cut for day 3. So, I head held high and just got to go catch them. And you're right, they live here. It's that time of the year, so anything can happen.
We'll make it happen. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, an Elite Series champion from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Bill Lowen with 5 fish here today.
Barely.
5 fish for 13 pounds, 2 ounces, puts him in 34th place. 13 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in 34th place for the Team Express Yamaha Pro. Got it done on Pickwick last year, took us Elite Series victory. We'll be heading there next. 13 pounds, 2 ounces, and that 13.2 goes a long way when Chickamauga fishes as tough as it has with this low water.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough, and I didn't get my first bite today till like 11:20, so pretty tickled to have what I have in there. But you know what? There's a lot of big ones in Chickamauga, and we're going to take that Express and that Yamaha and go see if we can't find some of them.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, former Angler of the Year, 16-time Classic qualifier from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 5 fish for Greg Hackney here today. 5 fish for 12 pounds, 3 ounces. Puts him in 40th place right now. 12 pounds. Nothing to see here, he says.
Remember, I was recently on Dave Mercer's podcast, and I talked about decision making, and today mine was not very good.
Hopefully it's better tomorrow, and I'm sure it will be. He'll make a big comeback tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Our next Angler Elite Series rookie from Old Forge, PA, Jonathan Kelly. 5 fish here today. £14 pounds, 4 ounces, puts him in 28th place currently. 14 pounds, 4 ounces for the Ranger Bass Pro Shops Pro from Old Forge, PA, his first season on the Elite Series. And 14.4, going to go a long way in this derby on day number 1, puts you in 28th place, so not a bad start to things.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good start. I caught a lot more fish than I expected today, but a lot of little ones. I didn't catch many little ones in practice, so it was like complete opposite out there today. Hopefully I can go out there tomorrow, catch just as many, and bring another 5 keepers in.
Love to see it happen. Keep it rolling. From Corbin, Kentucky, took 2nd place the last time we were here. Let me hear it for Mike Huff. Came close to an Elite Series victory. 5 fish here today. Looks like another good start here on Chickamauga. 5 fish all alive. Going to go for a ride in our Avco Yamaha live release boats. Want to thank the folks from the Avco Bass Bus here this week. Five fish, 17 pounds, 7 ounces, and Mike Huff moves in the top 15 in 14th place currently. A good start to things for Mike Huff. Rolled out in the Fenwick wrapped rig and comes back with 17 pounds, 7 ounces, and got to be happy with that. A good start to things.
Yeah, definitely. I was, that's the best they've bid all week. It was kind of a tough practice for me, so I was really surprised, but really looking forward to getting back out there. This lake is so fun. I enjoyed every time we come here.
Great to have you here. Keep them rolling. I hope to have you here all the way through to Sunday. Let's bring out a 4-time Angler of the Year, the 2020 Elite Series Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendlandt. 5 fish here today for Clark Wendlandt. At certain points of this weigh-in, I've thought that 5 fish is almost greedy today. 10 pounds, 13 ounces, and I know you're not going to think of limits, but man, it was a lot tougher than, a lot of people say it's tough, but I think it's the boy that cried wolf thing. We'll never believe how tough, but it really has been a tough tournament for a lot of anglers.
Yeah, I'm curious. It was tough for me, but you guys watch live, you watched it all day. I think it probably bared out that it was a little bit tougher than what this lake has in it. We know what kind of fish it has. There was a 10-pounder caught today, so you can catch a giant and catch up easy. But, yeah, it was a tough day.
Another shot at them tomorrow. Okay. Stay inside that top 47. We'll see you through the weekend. Let's bring up our reigning and defending progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 5 fish here today. Five fish for Seth Fighter, 11 pounds, 15 ounces, puts him in 43rd place currently. Let's hear it for the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. 11-15 puts you in 43rd place currently, and it's going to be a shootout to get inside that cut tomorrow because a lot of anglers struggled today.
Yeah, no, it's fishing tough. I got 5 keepers. Thank God I landed all of them because that's the only 5 I had bites. So, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow, but hopefully we can catch another limit and maybe get 1 or 2 big ones.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. From Fayetteville, Tennessee, a 7-time Classic qualifier, Bassmaster Open champion. Let me hear it for Brandon Lester. Brandon Lester's got us 5 fish here today. Five fish to start off. The guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite, 17 pounds and 7 ounces. Puts him in 14th place currently. 17 pounds, 7 ounces. Sitting in 14th place. But it's not just a tournament day for him. It is his birthday, ladies and gentlemen. So I think that I should smash this in your face, but they say that wouldn't be a good thing to do, especially since you caught him. But you do need to tie that around your arm because I don't want to see you crying if you let it go. But happy birthday.
Thank you, Dave.
I had nothing to do with it. It was your wife.
I knew exactly who it was as soon as I saw it, but it's all, let me get this balloon out of my face. This is kind of awkward, but it's all right. Man, it was a fun day. It was a decent start to the tournament. This is definitely the land of the giants, but it's fishing a little weird this week. But, I don't know. The water's rising. I think the fishing's going to get better as the week goes on. So I'm going to go eat some birthday cake, retie some stuff, and we'll try to catch some tomorrow.
Don't let go of your balloon. Happy birthday. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 4-time Bassmaster winner from Summerville, South Carolina, Patrick Walters. 5 fish here today for Patrick Walters. Mega bag. 12 pounds and 9 ounces puts him in 42nd place currently. Inside the top 47, which is the goal to move into the weekend, digging deep in that BMC weigh-in bag. 12-9 puts you in 42nd place, but the good news is if we finish up here quick, you might be able to steal a piece of birthday cake from Brandon Lester.
I was about to say, I am going to go get a slice of that cake, but tough day of fishing, caught 7 keepers, lost 1 good one. Hey, change it up tomorrow, we'll go fish and see what happens.
Enjoy the cake. Leave me a slice, okay? Let's bring a Bassmaster Open winner from Manny, Louisiana, Daryl Gleason. Five fish for Daryl here today. I'd give you 1 extra, but Lisa will not. 8 pounds, 14 ounces. She is a stickler for the rules, and it is kind of her job. Puts you in 64th place, and another shot at them tomorrow.
Yeah, the cool thing about this sport and being somewhere like Lake Chickamauga is, I'm already excited to get out there tomorrow because anything can happen. There's great big ones here, so each day on the Elite Series provides you with a day to do something great. So I'm excited to get back out there tomorrow and make it happen.
Go get it done. See you back here tomorrow. An Elite Series champion from Springville, Alabama, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. 3 fish here today. I just got to read what it's not. A mystery number of fish today gives him 11 pounds, 14 ounces. See, I got to tell the number so people realize there might be 3, but he's got a big one, ladies and gentlemen. That big bite there going to go a long way when you look at our leaderboard and that cut line tomorrow. But will this incoming weather, can it help you, or is it going to make things tougher?
Hey, it's probably not going to hurt me, I can tell you that. I still haven't really figured anything out. I passed a guy going down the bank today, one of our anglers. He was like, man, I'm on the struggle bus. I said, well, I'm driving the sapsucker because I'm just like driving it straight into the ground. I had 4 keeper bites today, and the 4th one was just the same size as that one, and it come off like 5 minutes after I caught that big one this afternoon. So I don't know. I'm just going to go fishing and see what happens.
Go get 5 big ones tomorrow. Be right back in the thick of things. Let's bring up a 3-time TTBC champion, 2-time Elite Series champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. 3 fish here today, Keith. And, man, a limit has not been easy to come by today. 3 fish today for 6 pounds, 7 ounces. And the good news is the day's over and a fresh start tomorrow.
That's the best thing I've heard all day. No, I had high expectations coming into the day. You always do on a fishery that's, this good when it's right. But tomorrow's a different day. Weather change. I'll do something different. I'm going to catch a better net.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Let's keep them rolling through. Our next angler from Newcomerstown, Ohio. 3-time Classic qualifier, Hunter Shryock. 5 fish here today. That is, you just here for a few moments, but 5 fish is not something I've been able to say a lot today. 5 fish for 16 pounds, 3 ounces, moves into 23rd place. 23rd place with 16 pounds, 3 ounces for Team Abu Garcia Pro Hunter Shryock. A good day today, 16-3. That's a great day. When you look at the leaderboard, man, you represented today. Can you keep it going tomorrow?
Man, it looks a lot better on paper than what actually happened, but I'll take it. Good Lord bless me. I want to give a shout-out to my brother and sister-in-law are here, so shout-out to them. But, yeah, it was a crazy, crazy day, but, there's no shortage of bites. It's just a matter of coming across the right quality. So this place has got them. I feel like, conditions will keep changing, and hopefully those big ones are going to keep showing up.
Look forward to keep it rolling for you. Our next angler, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Buddy Gross. Took his 2nd Elite Series win at the 2nd stop of the year this year. 5 fish here today. We're able to watch him all day long on Bass Live. 5 fish here on day number 1. 15 pounds, 8 ounces. He moves into 26th place with 15.8. Chattanooga, Tennessee is Buddy Gross with a 5 fish limit here on day number 1. And sitting in 26th place, well within the top 47 cut. And you said it this morning. This is going to be tougher. Is it just all a water level deal? And will the incoming weather, in your opinion, will it make it better or tougher?
I think the cold weather's going to make it tougher, and unfortunately, but there's a lot of fish biting, just a lot of little bucks. If the females would pull in or at least gang up somewhere, we could find them and make everybody's day would get better. But I fished hard today. I didn't make a lot of mistakes, but we just didn't get a lot of bites, and I was expecting that today. So hopefully we can find them and round them up tomorrow.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot off a 2nd place finish at the Bassmaster Classic, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Alabama, Stone Cold Kyle Welcher. 5 fish here today. 5 fish, 14 pounds, 7 ounces, puts him in 31st place. With just 12 anglers left to weigh in here today. So sitting in a good spot, sitting in 31st place right now with 14.7, and that's a decent job after as tough as it's been on a lot of the field today.
Yeah, but before I get in that, I got to say, I think my wife, Hunter, actually guessed that I had exactly 14.7 without weighing them, so shout out to her for getting it, dead on. But, yeah, after all the changing conditions, the off day, we got a lot of rain, thunder, lightning, all that type of stuff. You'll take a day like that, because this is kind of a tournament where stuff is moving and changing really rapidly. So just getting off to a decent start, we'll get something to build on going to tomorrow and try to catch a couple more big ones.
Keep it rolling. Great start to things. He's in second place in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, a 3-time Classic qualifier from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. 5 fish here today for David Mullins as he continues to battle it out in the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. 12 pounds even puts you in 48th place. And, man, you never thought, I would imagine you would never think 12 pounds would be as good on Chickamauga because, man, you're right at the cut line as it is.
Oh, I knew 12 pounds was going to be good after the practice I had because practice was very tough. I couldn't believe it because this place has got so many fish in it. It's just, I don't know if it's a timing thing. They're in transition. A lot of them are spawning, and they get a lot of pressure now. So, dude, I'm honestly astonished. I caught a limit today, and I'll take 12 pound tomorrow too.
Go get them. We'll see you back here tomorrow. One of only 2 Canadians that ever win an Elite Series event. From Kenora, Ontario, Canada, the great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie, Jeff Gustafson. 5 fish here today. Looks like a decent start to things here on a tough first day at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite. 17 pounds, 4 ounces puts him in 17th place. $17.4 and a good start to things puts him in 17th place. As we wind down our way and sitting in 17th place with 17.4, you got to be happy with day number 1.
Hey, I never caught a limit any of the 3 practice days, the limit of keepers. So I got 5, and that was the goal today. And yeah, I got a couple nice ones. So survived one day. I'm scared for tomorrow, but I think I caught every fish on a different bait. That big one I got on a little Bagley crankbait, so that was cool. But yeah, survived one day. Having fun though. Like fishing in Tennessee.
It's good to you. Why does this area set up well for you?
Well, the last one was a smallmouth place, so that was, that's up my alley. I've fished here a bunch of times, and I always have I've never had it like an easy tournament here, but always, been able to grind out some fish. So hopefully I can do it again tomorrow.
Keep it rolling. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. And keep it rolling. Let's bring out a 2-time Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the cruise missile, John Cruz. John Cruz with 3 fish here today. Three fish for 8 pounds, 7 ounces puts you, well, let's not worry about position you're in today because today doesn't matter. It's all about the end of the tournament, right?
Yeah, this is April. You know what April is, right?
I do.
April is Autism Awareness Month. So, we've had a nice string of various different autism, themed events for April. And this year, I just want to kind of reflect and say thank you to everybody. Everything that we've ever asked the anglers, that we've asked the fans, that we've asked Bass to do over the years, they've been 100% supportive of it. And I want to continue to talk about autism and talk about autism awareness, especially during April, because the entire month is autism awareness. But I'm going to be doing a few things personally. Next week, I'm going to be auctioning off some items, giving away some items. So stay tuned to my social media. I'm sure Bassmaster and Dave will probably be in on that as well. But we're going to try to raise some money. Everything that we raise, I'm going to match it. And just stay tuned. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be some neat stuff, and hopefully everybody will learn a little bit about autism and how close it is to everybody.
Great. Thank you for everything you do for autism and all the incredible minds around this world that are autistic. Let's bring out a 6-time Bassmaster winner from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy, Brandon Polinick. He's a former, when we did the Autism Angler of April, Autism Angler of April, he won that once. 5 fish here today. 16 pounds, 2 ounces puts him in 25th place. So a good start to things here today. £16 and 2 ounces Puts them in 25th place, so a good start to things. 16-2, nothing to, you got to be happy with that after as tough as it was.
It was a grind, and I lost that one difference maker bite today. If I can get that bite tomorrow, maybe we'll make a run at this thing. I don't know. We'll see, but it's tough out there. But the bites are there to be had to really blow this thing away.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Sitting in third place in our Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race, a former Elite Series champion from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. 4 fish for Stetson here today. 9 pounds even, puts you in 71st place, and you're not the only one that'll be needing a big rally tomorrow. Will the weather change help you?
It can't hurt. That is actually the most keeper bites I've had in a day. This just been here a bunch of times. I really, really like this place, and I've been scratching my head all week. I really can't figure out how to get enough bites and get the big bites. So tomorrow's a new day. Weather's going to be different. Maybe we can get it done.
Go get it done. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Speaking of back here, happy to have him back here on the Elite Series. The 2003 Classic Champion, 2006 Angler of the Year from Pittsgrove, New Jersey, Mike Iaconelli. 5 fish for Mike Iaconelli here today. 12 pounds, 13 ounces. Puts him in 46th place currently. An unbelievable 69 Bassmaster top 10s. 12 pounds, 13 ounces, and puts you in 46th place inside the cut as the weigh-in's almost over. So decent day on tough conditions here this time around.
It's tough. I had 6 keeper bites all day, so it's a grind. But there's big ones in here, so you can make up the difference really quick, and hopefully I get a couple tomorrow.
Go make it happen. I know you can. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hot of his first Bassmaster Classic qualification from North Carolina, KJ Queen. KJ Queen had 5 fish here today. 13 pounds, 10 ounces, puts him in 39th place inside the cut right now. $13.10, sitting in 39th place, so a pretty decent start to things. I mean, whenever you come to a fishery like this, everybody thinks about the Giants, but you survived on a tough day where a lot of anglers really struggled.
Yeah, man, you ain't kidding. It was definitely a grind all day today. I got 5 keeper bites and put 5 in the boat, and I'm just going to go back out again tomorrow and hope I can get 5 more keeper bites and see where they play. So, I mean, it was a tough grind. I actually did lose 1 fish today, and I went back to it and caught it, and then so hopefully we can see what we can do and find some more tomorrow. So
go make it happen. Always awesome to have you here. Let's bring out our defending champion in this event, a 2-time Elite Series champion, weighing in the 3rd biggest bag in Elite Series history from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey. 5 fish here today. And more importantly than all those accolades, just a week ago became a brand new daddy, ladies and gentlemen. 13 pounds, 12 ounces. Puts him in 39th place. And Lee, first of all, congratulations on the brand new baby. And man, how awesome is that?
Oh, it's crazy. I was just talking to Chase about it backstage. I just want to sit there and stare at her all day and all night and listen to the little coos and woos. Big shout out to my wife, Taryn. I love you so much, and the baby. You know, Lane and me are going to do a lot of fishing in the future. Like, I don't even care about this tournament right now. That's all I think about is that little baby girl, and I can't wait to get back home and see her. Thanks, guys.
Before you leave here, and I do need to ask you this because about 20 of our anglers have mentioned on stage, there is a concert tonight not far from here by a band that you're not only friends with, but they sponsor you, and they are probably one of the most badass country bands ever, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying that. But are you going to the Whiskey Myers concert tonight?
Yes, I am. I think I just talked Steve Bowman into driving, too, or maybe Davey. I'm not sure. So we are going. Check out Whiskey Myers in Chattanooga. I had my buddy Scott from Hog Farmer in Chattanooga going, too, but he ended up going on vacation. So I think it's going to be me and Mr. Caleb Summerall and you and maybe Bowman, maybe Lisa. She's looking at me. And anybody else. Cowboy, you want to Thanks, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
You had me at designated driver. I will be there. Our next angler in Elite Series is hot off his first Bassmaster Classic from Georgia, Mark Frazier. Lisa, are you going to a concert tonight? I am. I mean, I didn't have to work that hard today. Usually I got to yell about all big fish and stuff. There wasn't a lot of yelling today. 5 fish here today, 14 pounds, 4 ounces. Puts him in 35th place, 14-4. £14 pounds, 4 ounces, puts you in 35th place as we round out the weigh-in here. I mean, you know you're inside the cut, and 14-4 goes a long way on a tough day here today in day number 1.
Yeah, it was tough. I only had 2 fish come 1 o'clock, and, you know, it's just that 15-inch slot limit is pretty tough because you catch several 14 3/4, and you're, like, wanting to push them out, but you just can't do it. But anyway, I ran all over. I think I burned like 30 gallons, 35 gallons, something like that. So I'm fortunate enough to have what I had today, and I don't know. It's supposed to get some cooler weather coming tomorrow. I don't really know what that's going to do, but hopefully we can go out and catch another 5 bass limit that weighs somewhere similar to that. So
do that, and you'll be here on the weekend. Great start to things. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our day 1 weigh, and your tournament leader, Carl Jacobson, with 24 pounds, 12 ounces. Right behind him, Daisuke Aoki with 23 pounds, 12 ounces. Matt Robertson behind him, followed by Jacob Prosnick, Caleb Kufal, Matt Herron, Luke Palmer, Brock Mosley, Chris Aldane. And rounding out our top 10 is Drew Benton in 11th place. Pat Schlopper, who is currently leading the Phoenix Boats Big Bass Award with 10-pound, 5-ounce fish. We will see you tomorrow. Boats leave at 7 a.m. Make sure you get down here and cheer them on. We'll see you guys tomorrow. This is the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite. And make sure to follow the action all day long tomorrow on Bassmaster.com.